Good day everyone. Here is our video in showing you how to understand 5 topics, mainly method overloading of constructors, inheritance, polymorphism, abstract class and methods, and lastly, interface methods. First is method overloading of constructors.
A constructor in Java is a special method that is used to initialize objects. The constructor is called when an object of a class is created. It can be used to set initial values for object attributes. Note the constructor name must match the class name, and it cannot have a return type like void. Also note that the constructor is called when the object is created. Here is an example. First, we must create a main class and create a class attribute. So here is our main class, and here is our class attribute. Next is to create a class constructor for the main class and set the initial value for the class attribute x. Here is our constructor, and here is the initial value for x. Lastly, we will call the constructor and display the value of x. This is the code for calling the constructor, and this is the code for displaying x. Next is inheritance.
In Java, it is possible to inherit attributes and methods from one class to another. Inheritance is creating a class that derives its feature from an already existing class. To inherit from a class, use the extends keyword. An example shown, the subclass flower with the keyword extends inherits the attributes and methods from the color superclass. Next is polymorphism.
Polymorphism means many forms, and it occurs when we have many classes that are related to each other by inheritance. The basic difference between inheritance and polymorphism is that inheritance allows the already existing code to be reused again in a program, while polymorphism is implemented on methods or functions. Here is an example. Next is abstract class and methods.
Abstract class is a restricted class that cannot be used to create objects. To access it, it must be inherited from another class. In this example, we have created an abstract class named pets. In order for us to access it, we must inherit class pets to a new class. Remember that our abstract method does not have a body and must have their own method. Example is the abstract method animal voice, which has no body, and since we inherited it to a new class, we can then provide a body for the abstract method. Next is interface methods.
To access the interface methods, the interface must be implemented by another class with the implements keyword instead of extends. The body of the interface method is provided by the implement class. Thank you for listening and hope you have learned something new today.